Oh my god, I do not like where this video is going. My name is Marcus Koh. I'm from the class of 2017. Pokemon's my favorite to watch. Eevee. Eevee evolves to multiple second stage evolutions, and it defies the standard one-track evolutionary line there's for most other Pokemon, and I like that idea. And also cause Eevee is cute. Yeah. So when I go to the markets with my mom, and it's very crowded and there are like uncles moving around, and they will be like, siam. Then I turn around and they stare at me with this strange look. The first time I grew out my hair was right after I graduated from junior college. I had to shave it off when I entered the army for national service. Then after I ORD'd from national service, I grew it out again, together with a full-length beard and mustache. Became quite long. I think my hair was about here and my beard was about here. I shaved all of that off in late July 2014, and I haven't cut my hair since. I kinda wanted to try something new because we were never allowed to keep long hair, and I think throughout my JC I've always heard like girls complain about how it's so difficult to manage their hair. You guys don't understand because you don't have long hair. I hope I'll be able to understand that perspective. First time I decided to grow it out, I was inspired by a few girls I saw in JC whose hair was long enough that's below their butt. One goal in my life was to be able to wipe my ass with my hair. Am I supposed to do an advertisement here? Hey, I use Celsius Blue Anti-Dandruff Shampoo 2-in-1 with conditioner, yeah. One thing I realized that my friends are surprised about is when they come over to my house. Okay, they are surprised about that I live in this like nice place, but I act like a hobo. My family, my parents and my brothers don't display these characteristics that I do, and they always wonder, am I actually part of this family? Was I adopted, picked up from the garbage can? Or something like that. Although it seems very different, like who I am seems very different from this home and family, it's a very important part of my life and how I was brought up. I don't think I've ever had a super comfortable experience sleeping in a park. I was cycle touring around Japan, and I stopped by this small town that happened to have a festival at the time, so I stayed longer than I should have, and there weren't any like big-ish public parks around. But I found this temple, this shrine, kind of in the middle of a small forest clearing, and there was nobody there and no lights. So I just parked my bike at the side and set up my sleeping bag and turned in for the night. But then right after I got there, it started raining and the winds were super strong. All the horror stories in my head just like kept running through my mind. I think a lot of my friends know me somewhat as a contrarian. Yeah, and I admit somewhat to that. My vision of after graduation buying a van and living in a van. Sport and injury are a big part of my life, and I'm always moving between these two states. I easily sprain my ankle doing the most mundane stuff. For example, we were supposed to have the interview at Starbucks. I thought I'd get a coffee first, and while queuing for Starbucks, I was just like swaying from side to side, and then I sprained my ankle.